Alright guys, so for my staircase I wanted to spruce it up a little bit and put like a molding underneath each step to make it look thicker and dress it up a little bit. So I actually made this piece right here. It needs another coat, it's still wet, but I wanted to see what it would look like, and I put it underneath the step and it looks really nice. So in the store they didn't have exactly what I liked, but I have a router here on a table, and I can make different shapes with different bits. So it's just something like this here. You can see all the different bits I have, just all different shapes, and I found one that I liked before I videoed it just to see what it would look like, and it actually looks pretty good, so I think I'm going to do it, and I'll show you how I did it. I know it's probably easier just to go buy it, but being DIY dad, I just like making it on my own, and the style that they had in the store wasn't exactly what I wanted, so, and the size I wanted, because I wanted it to fit under the step and kind of fill it in and make it more visual. So I'll show you what it looks like as it gets going, but I want to show you how I did this first. I actually cut it out of a piece of 2x4 of the same length, obviously, because I had to cut it down. Here's the piece that's left. I could probably get another one or two out of this, and I cut it 1 by 1 on this little table saw. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to cut another one out of this. So I cut it 1 inch this way, and then I send it back through 1 inch this way, and then I throw it on the router. But the router, I have to keep adjusting it because it's too much material to take off at once, and it wants to kick it out. So it's a little bit hard to do. I'm going to see if I can find an easier way to do it, but I'll show you how it goes. Glasses on. Okay, so I got an issue already here. The saw stopped right there. Didn't go through the top of this, so we can't get by the guard. So, and these teeth right here lock it in, so it doesn't kick up. So I have to get these teeth out of the way, so I can move it out. Wow. Okay. I gotta raise the wheel up a little bit more the blade. That comes out like that, and now I'll cut it again. And so that's the 1 inch by 1 inch square that I'm gonna router out. So I need 13 of these total. I already did one plus this one, so I need 11 more. So I'm gonna cut these all up. I won't video it because it's just repetitive, and then I'll show you how I route them. Alright, so I got cutting all that wood. I got to cutting all that wood, and I got 15 pieces out of some scrap lumber I had, so it doesn't cost me anything to do this molding. So here they are here. I actually got 15 of them, and I only need 13, but I figured just in case I mess one up when I'm routing out the shape that I want, because it's going to be a little tough to route it out. I'll probably have to go in steps because it's pretty deep and it's going to want to kick the wood away, so maybe I'll do it in like 3 passes. So got enough wood cut. I didn't let you guys see that, but you saw the first one, and that's it, and that's my scraps on the floor. Some small pieces. I'll probably save that too because I save everything. I'm glad I did, because this molding would be expensive to buy. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, so I hooked up my shop vac right here to the back of the router, because it's going to be a lot of chips and sawdust coming out of this thing. So I want to make sure I pick up most of it. And then I put this piece of wood right here. I put this wood here so to kind of guide the molding when I bring it through, so it doesn't kick out on me. and I'll do it, like I said, in a few passes. So I'll speed you guys up on it because it's going to take a while. Try a piece, see if it holds. I see I already, thank God I made 2 extra. I didn't see you guys. Luckily I made 2 extra because I see one of these already has a knot. And there it goes. So, no good. So I already lost one. One soldier down. Hopefully I don't lose another one. Alright, so. Alright guys, that was the first pass. I'm going to adjust it now, go a little bit deeper, do a second pass. I notice if I don't hold it, it shoots it out the other side like a bullet. Alright, that was the second pass. And hopefully I can get it done in 3. It was definitely not getting done in 2. It was grabbing too much. I guess it's old wood. Alright guys, that was the third pass. Should be one more pass. And also, if you noticed, I started going the other direction. I was actually feeding the wood in the wrong direction. I wasn't paying attention, which is probably why it was shooting out the other side. So I switched directions and it's cutting a lot better. There's actually an arrow showing you the direction to feed the wood, so just be cautious with that. I haven't done molding in a long time or used this table, so listen, it happens. People make mistakes. So switch directions, cutting a lot better. We'll go for the last cut right now, and hopefully we'll be good. Let's get to it. Alright guys, battery's almost dead, but it took 4 passes and then 1 extra quick skim pass after the 4th pass just to clean it up. But that's what it looks like at the end. And I'll hit over it with a piece of sandpaper as well, and you can see the shape of it. I guess it's a little blurry. But it's very cold outside. I don't know how I ended up out here, but I wanted to get this done. And there it is. I think I have 1 extra because 1 broke. So I can always make more if I have to. They have some knots in them and whatnot because they were old wood. You can see there's a little knot here. But that makes it look a little country rustic. It's got a little, this one had an old drill hole in the wood because it was used wood. But I think they came out really nice. So I got 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Alright, I was right. 14. Alright, I'm going to clean up and then head in the house because battery's dying. I'll stain them in the house and then tomorrow I'll polyurethane them and install them. let me just say also, this is just something really satisfying about making your own molding. You can go buy it, but I made it. So, it's a little craftsmanship into the house. Alright, heading in again. Alright, so I'm back in the house. Molding is done from outside. And I just want to show you before I stain it what it's gonna, or where it's gonna go anyway. In case you're wondering. Okay, so I'm gonna take the molding after I stain it, and it's gonna go here, just like that. So it's gonna make the stairs look thicker and a little more finished. So there you go. That's where she's headed. Just like that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stain them. Tonight, the railing is actually still wet because I put it on so thick. So, that's got to sit there too. Hopefully it'll be dry tomorrow, I mean, because there's definitely a lot of stain on it. Alright guys, so the battery, looks like the battery shut off, or the camera shut off before, and my hands were full of stain with the gloves on, so I couldn't touch it. But anyway, I got a second quick coat on it at the same time, because it was soaking it in pretty good. So there they are, all stained. If I could zoom in and show you. But I got a second coat on them. They might need a third coat because the stairs are pretty dark, and the railing came out very dark because I put a very heavy coat on it, which it's still tacky all day, and it's 8:45 at night, and it's still not dry yet. So I'm gonna leave this all set up like this in the living room tonight and see what happens in the morning. Hopefully everything's dry. Alright, so that's it for today, and I'll see you for day 2 tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Alright guys, everything's dried up on the stain, and I'm going to put a coat of the clear polyurethane. It's the triple coat in one coat, the 3X, like I've used before from Verathane. And I'm just going to run right through these, get the coating on so I can put everything back up. Alright guys, that's it for the clear coat. Let this dry overnight. Tomorrow we do the install. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Alright guys, I'm ready to install the molding. Got my braid nailer, Craftsman, and my small compressor from Harbor Freight, right there. And we're going to put these 13 pieces right up. 13 stairs, 13 pieces of molding, all homemade. And let's get rolling. Okay. A few more left. Getting that nice look now. I don't know if you saw that, but some of those rug threads, because I had very short staples, aren't holding very well. But I did buy longer staples already, so I'll fix those as well. I got 1, 2, 3 left to do. 4 left, so I got to pick the best 3. But there seems to be some old staples I missed up underneath the edge of the step, so I'm going to have to shut down, get a tool, and pull it out. Alright guys, if you were watching me do these steps before I shut it off, I had to pull about 8 staples out up there. Somebody went staple crazy back in the day when they were putting the rug in, I don't know. But I just did notice I missed one, so had to come back down. I was wondering why I had an extra rung. I was like, wait a minute, got an extra one here. So here it is. Alright guys, it was that easy. All done. Take a look up close. The molding. And let the stairs look like they're a little thicker. I like that look much better. Gives it more of a finished look than those thin stairs. Alright, so now I'm going to use this Arrow staple gun to fix some of those rug pieces that came loose by me sitting up there and working. Plus they had the shorter staples, so I think I've started using this. This is a 3/8 Arrow staples. That's what I'm using now. I believe the last ones were like a 1/4 inch. Let me see. And they were just too short. Yeah, 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch was not long enough to get through the rug, so they keep coming loose. So as they come loose, I've been using the longer ones to fix it. Just gotta make sure you get the old ones out of here because they're gonna end up on somebody's sock and then somebody's foot. You know. Back in business. There's the old staples. As you can see, they were too short. These are the ones that were holding in the old carpet to more like a carpet tack. And this is the Arrow staples, which were only 1/4 inch, which really wasn't long enough. So there you go. Now they won't be in anyone's foot. Alright again guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Whoop. Alright guys, welcome back to What's in Your Garage. Today, my hat's all crooked. Today my hat's crooked? No. Today, hey guys, welcome back to What's in Your Garage. Today I'm going to show you a table router that I used to make molding. I actually made the molding today, so I'll probably put What's in Your Garage before the job, or maybe after. I don't know, what's the difference, right? But here it is. It's a Task Force router. You can make all different shapes. I make molding with it. I haven't used it in a long time, and I actually, when I was doing the molding, I was feeding them in the wrong way, and they shot across the room here, well, across the garage. And if I got it on video, I'll put it in slow-mo. We'll see what it'll look like. So I didn't realize it, and you know, things happen. You make mistakes. So anyway, Task Force. It's a router and a table router. So right now it's mounted to the bottom of the table. You can take it off, and you can route whatever you want. You don't have to just route molding. You can put a round edge on any wood you want, or any kind of shape. I have a bunch of different tips for it, all different shapes. So here it is. I'm going to turn the camera around for What's in Your Garage. And here it is. It's a Task Force table router. It has a vacuum hookup back here, you can see, and you can change the depth of it from underneath. There's the router mounted, but you can all hold by hand. It's a plunge router, so you can use it to plunge down, and you can probably write stuff in wood, I guess, or do whatever you want, make grooves in it. It's mounted to this table. It plugs into the back of this right here, so the switch works, and you route your wood. So there it is. Task Force table router. I'm not sure where I got it. I'm not sure where Task Force is from. I forget. It was either Home Depot or Lowe's, probably, as far as I can remember, or it could have been the old Sears Hardware. I'll have to look it up and see. But there it is. That's it for what's in your garage. A table router. Hopefully I didn't have my finger over the camera on that. I mean, not on the camera, on the speaker. I don't know where the speaker is. I gotta look again. I'll ask Alyssa where it is anyway. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know if you want to see anything specific. I'll see if I can accommodate. And that's it for today, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Oops. Get you guys higher anyway.